This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
What is up? We are back. Crossfire Season 3. It is playoff times. It's a new year, and it's time to get started in the playoffs. I am Momo, and I am joined by Iceman. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well, Momo. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you had a great, fantastic holiday, Christmas, New Year's, everything, and I'm ready to get 2026 started off with a bang here at Crossfire, so I am excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I as well hope everyone had a fantastic holiday break here, but we are back, and we are back with a fantastic matchup. We are looking at Holly Molly versus the Quandong Tigers, and it looks like two similar teams are going to be going head-to-head on this late night stream.
Yeah, very late night, 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know where you're at, but yeah, it's definitely late night for me, man.
Yeah, it's late.
There's nothing wrong with that. Again, late night, early morning. I mean, I'm used to doing some EU stuff, so early morning for me sometimes could be 3 or 5 in the morning. But you know what, late night is great. I'm all for the North American scene. I'm ready to get my feet wet in this opening matchup here between Quandong Tigers and Holly Molly, and we are going to be in that lower bracket. So we have the 16 teams here at Crossfire, and we're going to be in the lower bracket here. And the winner of this matchup looks like they're going to be taking on DKE. They beat Aether earlier. Yeah, so that we already know who they're going to be playing next. So again, this matchup here is going to be going into the quarterfinals. So definitely good luck to either one of these teams. I'm excited to see what's going to be happening here. I think you said you had a chance to cast Quandong Tigers here recently.
Yeah, actually against DKE, they actually took 2-0 on Nuke and Mirage. Both these teams, we're probably going to see a Nuke and Mirage maps 1 and 2. Both these teams seem to really favor that map. But yeah, Quandong Tigers, I think both maps went into overtime. If I remember correctly, it was an absolute thriller. Map 2 was a double overtime. So Quandong Tigers, really good team, because DKE upsetting Aether was a big shock in round 1.
Yeah, most definitely. As soon as I looked at that, I was like, oh, wow, okay. I'm genuinely surprised. Again, I'm not saying that, it would have been a pushover or anything of that nature, but I would genuinely say that would have been an upset there for DK Esports there. And so, I mean, again, no, we're not going to see Aether, at least for the rest of this tournament. And so it's going to definitely be kind of fun as everything goes along. And that's the little bracket there that you see there that I was just kind of taking a look at. And so DKE took it pretty convincingly. And a lot of other matches we've seen so far, Chicken Coop beating Locally Hated. Honestly, I feel like that could have gone either way, but definitely would have gone the Chicken Coop way. And then Phoenix and F5, that probably went the way it should have gone. But Phantom Sense and Notorious, I don't know Phantom Sense, but Notorious definitely put up a fight there. And so, we got a 2-1 bracket there, and we still got Regain and Omen going right now. And so that's probably going to be on one of the other streams. So that's probably going to be a banger of a match as well. So I'm excited potentially for, I'm always here for a BO3 Momo, going all 3 maps, giving us as much Counter-Strike as possible. And as you see at the bottom there, everyone's fighting for their lion's share of a $3,500 prize pool. So again, it's not a small little tournament by any means, and trying to get some more competitiveness going in the North American scene, just us on our own home soil. And I kind of look at it more like a, just like a miniature, like NFL or something, or baseball, where it's like, we've got our own little league, we have our own little things going on, and then we send the best of the best off to go compete against the rest of the world. Which, don't get me wrong, like you go up against Vitality or anything else of that nature, that's pretty difficult. But you got to start somewhere and work your way up, right?
Right, yeah, no, it's like our own March Madness bracket. Like, I mean,
There
some of the
you go.
guys
That's a
in
good way.
here,
Yep.
some of the guys that they have a really really good potential in the NA scene, and then other guys, they're here and they're just having a good time, and it's really cool whenever you get them in the playoffs, because then it's just, I mean, ultra competitive, and we love to see it, especially on the NA side of things.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I just, between things like Crossfire and, that's something that's going to happen this weekend with the Flomland, where he invited the top 8 North American teams. I actually think Phoenix is going to be in that tournament. So they're going to be doing both the LAN and most likely this, depending on how the schedule goes. Between that, I know that out west, they're doing some nostalgia stuff, and just all different people and frag and everything, just trying to hold all these different events. It's just it gives a platform other than ESEA to be able to find that competitiveness within our own region and then move on top. Because if you look at like South America, man, how many different tournaments go on down there, and we see all sorts of teams that we've never heard of all of a sudden are qualifying for an IEM or qualifying for a major, and it's like, dude, where did you come from? And then you start looking at the history of their stuff, right? And they're in these little like 10K 5K tournaments, and they're just grinding their way up. And we could have that same thing. And for the past year, I would say, ever since Austin, really, everyone's like, man, North America needs to come back. And it's little things like Crossfire that help build that up. And taking a look at the bands here, we didn't get the Mirage, but we definitely got the Nuke that you were looking into. So we're starting off with us two there with Quandong Tigers.
Yeah, I honestly didn't see the Dust 2 pick coming. I guess Holly Molly, I would say the Tigers are favored going into Mirage and going into Nuke, completely honest. But again, they have a similar map pool, so I do kind of like the fact that they banned it. Overpass Decider is something that we've seen often with these teams. And coming into the playoffs, the Tigers 3-0. I believe Holly Molly finished 2-1. But yeah, Guangdong Tigers have yet to drop a map in Crossfire. And like you said, it's the grassroots things that really kind of... It's fun to watch teams grow, and especially players on an individual level, to go from some small tier 3, tier 2 team to, just climbing that ladder.
Yeah, I mean, again, the idea of grassroots is definitely something that we've come to see, and me personally, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but like back in August, I helped put on a 5K LAN tournament in San Antonio, and Holly Molly was one of the teams that was there. I got to see Sweet Tea, I got to see Omo, and I got to actually see them there, compete, which Akimbo actually took it in the end. And so some of these players I'm actually familiar with. I got to see on LAN. I got to see them get excited. I got to see them, high five each other, and it was a really fun experience. I've been to LANs, but like actually getting to run one and see the players come in, it was absolutely so much fun to watch, and seeing their little logo, which is funny. And then again, Guangdong Tigers. I'm not familiar with them. I do love their logo. It's a really cool looking logo. But I'll be perfectly honest, I'm not familiar with them. And so it's fun to see some new and up-and-coming players, because I'm looking at the Faceit and I'm like, oh, cool, we have somebody who's 206 in America. I'm like, that's not something that you just get overnight, right? That's something you have to grind to. And so I'm like, all right, how am I not familiar with who this, end guy is? And so, clearly I'm missing something, right?
Hey, sometimes they just sneak up on you. The Faceit Pug Stars, they grind it out. And I mean, N is someone that we wanted to watch for whenever we streamed the Tigers earlier this season against DKE. But the player I want you to be like the most aware for is AGB. AGB has the capability of popping off. He's rated 832nd right now, but he has the potential to go a lot higher, in my opinion. N is an incredible opper, but AGB is like my player to watch on the side of the Tigers.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll definitely be keeping my eye out for him. I mean, I see that over there, and you know what, oppers, they're gonna pop off. They're gonna have some fun, and they're gonna light up the scoreboard per se. But if it's a rifler, that's somebody that I need to watch out for, then by all means, I'm definitely here to watch out for him. And something that's actually catching my eye, which again, I don't know if you see this over there, but again, I don't know if this is a typo, but N has only 500 matches officially on Face It, and he's already 206 in the world. Like, it almost seems like his ceiling is nowhere close to being reached. If that's how many matches, like, dude, I have around that many matches, and I'm a level 2, and I'm not trying to like boast myself or anything, but I'm like, bro, like that's incredible. Like, unless he just made a new account, that's pretty high up there for only a few matches myself. So I'm definitely going to be looking out for both of those two that you mentioned, AGB and N.
Yeah, I mean, tons of players on both sides to look out for. I do believe the players are loading in the server, and I believe we are going to take it to a quick break while we wait for the players to load up.
This live stream is sponsored by SCL, an all-in-one CS2 training platform with a practice server, 2D viewer, and unique training modes like Defense Mode. Defend sites against bot executes that get harder every round. And Trade Fire, a pre-fire mode where enemies actually try to trade you. You can run every mode in co-op and track your progress and stats across all your training. Plus, you get an advanced 2D demo viewer. Use code Crossfire40 for 40% off your first month. That's under $3.
And we are back, immediately jumping into the pistol round. We see here Tigers starting on the east side of their map pick of Dust 2. Be just a mid play, looking to get this control of Cat. Molly doesn't really have any players positioned on Catwalk, but 3 players towards A. Doubled up on Car. They go for this long pressure.
Gonna be up to Omo here to make first contact. That's gonna be a lot of pressure here on bridge. Omo with the first shot. He's good for that one. Now they're gonna play a retake here.
And they already got players along. Retake situation as 2 players work towards this Catwalk side. Be AGB to make contact with them first. Actually, 3 Tigers line up. Flashette able to find 2. has to reload. Not able to escape with his life. Raisin.
Oh no.
No, Sweet
Sweet Tea's got a nade out before he sees the first one. It's good for the first and the second. Doesn't matter. He could just, yeah, you could have had his knife out there and would have been able to pick it up. Holy moly, Holly Molly picking up the first pistol round. What a retake 4-on-4 there. Oh, some of these highlights right there. Oh, nice, clean first initial headshot. And that second one, man, I felt like he had a year just to be able to pick that one up.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he could have picked his nose, pulled out the nade, you know, run to the bathroom really quick. It doesn't matter. Sweet Tea is him. And that's a confidence builder. Whenever you're able to retake on pistol round like that, it sets you up for success. It looks like the Tigers are going to be taking this bomb towards tunnels. They have Galils. This round is still definitely capable.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the bomb play, we knew a force was gonna come out from the T's, and 3 Galils. I mean, that's still more than enough to be able to work with. Upgraded pistols, just kind of sweep up, kind of grab some of the weapons if you do go down or your teammates go down there. But you are going up against some M4s and no kits, so there's a little bit of counter utility still left. You got a couple mollies, you got a smoke and a flash, but hopefully the kit's not going to be their undoing here.
Yeah, I'm surprised not to seeing a single MAC-10 on the T side, but whenever you're working towards Cat, you're expecting the longer angles, and here comes the execute. Flashette gets spotted. Damage traded across the board. Maybe Omo gets taken down by AGB. Mingo getting a kill with that Deagle. This quickly becomes a 5v2, but so many low health players on the side of the Tigers. It's just going to be Flashette who's stuck sitting in long. Wow, look at this HP.
Oh my gosh.
He runs into the only Tiger who's sitting at 100 HP and able to take him down. And what a statement round from the Tigers. Not losing a single body on your force buy.
I mean, it's going to definitely make a statement. I mean, outside of N, the 4 players that actually took damage, it totaled 41 HP between 4 players. So averaging 10 HP a player. And unfortunately, Flashette was not able to. I mean, he did try to go for it, but I mean, if only he had known that. If only they had known that all that damage was done, then they probably would have, just they're going to kick themselves when they look back at that VOD. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, you can't dwell on it any more than that, though. Forced to just pistols. I mean, we know how dangerous the 5.7 can be. Close range. AGB spots 2. Pushing through the smoke. The 5.7 gets to the back line. WT able to pick up AGB. Flashette coming into trade from Raisin. Lingo and lower, holding strong. Oh, what a shot. Able to clean it up. No, Larry able to find him. Just going to see if he can get a Galil, but in with the wall bang.
Unfortunately, Larry was not able to pick up that weapon there. And I mean, they did have armor. Looks like it was a nice little force buy coming in. The positive is some damage was done, some guns were taken away, but it wasn't enough. Still having, a couple players left alive here. Half buy is going to be coming in, and you can do some stuff with some pistols, maybe take a few heads off here and there, but I think all you're really trying to do here is maybe see what you can do as far as picking some weapons up. Obviously, taking an AK over into the next round would be huge. Putting AKs in the hands of the CTs is massive. That's what you want to do, but right now it's all about just grouping up, seeing how good your aim is, and just understanding, hey, you know what, we're going to drop around. That's fine. It's not a big deal, and we just move on with life and move on to round 5 kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of like you said, not really enough to do any damage because how clean that second round was from the Tigers, not losing anybody on their force. So even though they took down 3 players, still tons of money, tons of cash, I should say, on the Tiger side, as it's going to be the slow play towards long. Rel able to find Omo.
I do like that the Tigers here are taking this very slow. They're checking their corners. They're utilling what they need to. Yeah, Larry gets a kill, but I mean, they're not taking unnecessary fights. Again, the damage came in. There you go. All right, cleaning everything up here. But they took it nice and slow. They didn't rush in. They understood what was happening in that situation, and they didn't rush it. Right? They mollied Carr. They smoked off the cross. They did what they had to do. The smoke wasn't great, but again, overall, I'm happy with how the Tigers approached that round. But now we're getting the guns out. No AWP for the CTs, but we are going to get to see N on it. Maybe we can see him pop off and get a few frags here on this round.
And definitely capable of that. And the Tigers just playing this Dust 2 default, very standard. A lot of people asking it to get removed for cash sometime, or just Anubis to come back.
Oh, dude, bring back some Anubis. Give me some Anubis, man.
Anubis would be fun, but no cap pressure coming in from Holly Molly. And so far, the Tigers have been exploiting that quite well. Saw it on their pistol round, on their force, and it looks like we're going to see it once again. Very easy to transition this into a mid to B if that's what they want to do. It actually looks like a missed mid to B smoke. They smoked themselves off at Xbox. So that kind of solidifies that maybe you want to go A. Sweet Tea just holding the ramp here. 55 seconds left in this round. Looks like another mid to B smoke coming out with the nade, and it looks like they're going to execute on the mid to B. Flashes come out mid. Omo able to find AGB. Lingo finds Omo. Huge kill by Larry. Secures tunnels. The B site is secure for the Tigers. Looking at a 4v3 retake currently. Oh, what a shot from in.
Oh my god,
Another one.
that's disgusting. I mean, that second frag spelled the defeat for Holly Molly there. You saw the two players on the minimap work their way into tons, and instantly, as soon as he gets, I think, the flashette, I think it was, that those little minimap dots, they just backed off right away. They couldn't get back in. I thought that the Larry Wick kill was actually going to be something that was going to be difficult for the Tigers to be able to work off of, because it was a 4v3 man advantage. But as soon as you put a AWP in his hands, boom, he's gone. He's running away, and he's getting the frags. I mean, that was huge from him getting a double kill there in that round.
Right. Yeah, no, I was completely with you. When Larry got that kill in tons, I mean, it's so hard to watch so many positions and get the bomb down, but whenever you have someone like In on your team with that op, big green, and that flick was insane.
Yeah, that second frag there, that one actually caught me a little bit off guard. I was like, okay. I mean, you told me to watch out for him, and well, I'm here to watch.
A lot of heavy hitters on the side of Tigers, but like you said, you saw Holly Molly live. Rel able to get another kill on the flashette. There's so much pressure being applied from the Quandong Tigers. Their tempo has been different. In and Raisin activating towards mid. Biomu standing alone. Just kidding, he has a teammate right under him, Sweet Tea, but he only has a USP. And look, they're just not even taking a chance. Going towards B, In finding Sweet Tea and Raisin. Just a perfect round for the Quandong Tigers. Extending this lead 5-1. For Holly Molly, you might want to consider taking a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, I say this a lot about different teams, different players. It doesn't matter what level of Counter-Strike that I, am a part of. I see this a lot where I can see, whether it's the team that's winning, just making sure they keep their comms down, or the team that's losing needing to get themselves back under the same boat. Like, they need to take timeouts, slow the momentum down, get themselves into the same boat, and it does more help than hurt. And I just don't feel like players at this level don't take enough timeouts. And so that was a big pickup from you, where it's like, hey, they should have done that, but it's fine. They're playing on. It's a 4-on-4. The B-side's lost, and I'll say this until the end of time. This is the hardest map in Counter-Strike, in the history of Counter-Strike, to retake. And so I say good luck to Holly Molly here.
Well, they are working with the man advantage. Going to go for a little bit of boost up, seeing if they can find anything. But this smoke extends on. And Boost just dismantling like that. So even though they have man advantage, like you said, a very hard map to retake. But they actually, Emblem eating a nade. It looks like they are going to give this a go still. Flashette and Sweet Tea able to get it. Looks like the retake is completely successful. As a kit, right?
I hope so.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, I can see it right there. It's a little blurry for me, but yeah, one hell of a retake there, especially after Emblem eats that nade. Elton Sweet Tea just going back at it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, I feel stupid. Where is it at? Okay,
Yeah,
I see it. It's
that's
over
what
there in
I
the emblem,
looked-
but the little logo is blocking it. It looks like it's a pair of scissors that's grabbing the little bottle or something. Okay, I see it now.
The scissors reaching for the Fanta, but
Yes, for the Fanta.
the must-win round was converted from Holly, and it looks like some B pressure. It's going to be on Sweet Tea
Oh,
once
that's
again.
a
Gets the double spray
Juicy
down though.
nade.
The Emblem on the other side of the map taking down AGB. It seems like when one player on Holly Molly is hitting, the rest of them follows. It's just been a back and forth on who can carry the momentum.
And now they're stuck in this pause position. I mean, how much more can N do here in this position? You send the AWP out. Flashette's going to have first contact here. You got a lot of players to find. Yeah, you want to go towards B, but I mean, this is the type of map where even in a 2v5, it's still very dangerous because you can still find a lot of position. You can find a lot of isolated fights. And Flashette is able to get
nice
the first
kill.
one to end. Is only good for one. Is he good for a second one? Nope.
Larry able to give in the back shots. So it's going to be op secured. Flashette picking it up. And I kind of want to touch on what we talked about the timeouts earlier. I know whenever we were looking at the bracket, kind of brought up the MLB, NFL, but I mean it is like icing the kickers on the NFL point of view. Like you just want to end the momentum, you want to throw off tempo, especially whenever a team like the Tigers were rolling so steady. So far, good job from Holly Molly putting an end to that momentum, taking 2 rounds in a row of their own. Having this lead, but and what a wall bang.
Oh, just the edge of his helmet was on top. But it's not just the fact that he saw it, it's the fact that he was able to make that adjustment and put the bullet right there on the top of that box, and then it just penetrate through to take his head off. Like, that's not something you see happen very often. And Omo, unfortunately, the scope denied him there.
Right, and AGB taking down the Emblem. And this is a round that you are going to have to save. I'm curious if the Tigers are going to start hunting early. Oh, and it's just so ready. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. What a round from him.
It's almost like he knew where everybody was at. It's like, man, it's just that sixth sense. Like you just see, it's like, all right, you know, there's still 5 players left alive from the Tigers, and they're just posting up exactly where they need to post up at. And I mean, this is kind of disgusting. Yeah, a couple rounds from Holly Molly, but I mean, it feels like this is Quandong Tigers' game to lose at this point. And man, this is scary.
those
Not gonna lie,
flashes.
this is scary. This is crazy, man.
Situation is dire as both these kills go the Tigers' way. Make that a third. Raisin picking up Larry. So quickly, this 5v2. And just the Tigers are scaling so fast. Blind kill through the smoke, and Sweet Tea unable to find the trade. Yet another perfect round for the Tigers. This map is looking quite dire. It's 3-7. We know MR12, you can bounce back just like that. But you need momentum to do that. And most importantly, you need the economy.
I mean, the economy is definitely not in the favor of the CTs, and you know, you said
Double
it
scout.
right there. I mean, leaving a bunch of players alive. Look at the money for Quandong Tigers going into the final 2 rounds. Even if they lose this one, they have more than enough for the next round. But I mean, AGB's there to back up his opera there, and N unfortunately goes down. But a 2-for-1 is exactly what you're looking for. And there's just no way back into the site. But Omo, okay, pops off one. They do have some low players. The scout can take a couple players down. So it's something that they can work with. I mean, 2 scouts, though? Ugh, that's disgusting.
I don't like this rotate from Flashette because Omo was able to clear the site, saw that there was nobody. That should indicate that you want to stay towards A here, but both players grouping up. Double scout action. If they both hit, they can take down anyone. It's going to be Lingo, the only player at 100 HP. Everybody else is one shot with these scouts. Hoopley scout unable to find it, but Flashette finds the head of Lingo. AGB coming in, clearing out Omo. With these players, one shot, missed shot from Flashette, sees them both, but unable to connect. Raisin. Flashette trying to give us a moment, trying to drag the momentum back into Holly Molly's favor. The Tigers stand strong on A.
Doesn't matter which side they go to, A or B. Seems like they're finding success all over the map. Even their mid splits have been very successful. And right now, Holly Molly are reeling from that last round. Omo is going to get the AWP back out again, but how much success he can be able to find?
Is that a triple op peak mid?
They have so much money. Why not? Like, you know, they can
last
drop
round of the half.
AKs. Why not at that point? Yeah.
And so Larry, lucky to only get tagged with one of those ops. Miracle Holly Molly's able to have 5 players alive. They heard the triple op, but Omo has an op of his own. Takes AGB out of this round. It's going to be a slow play towards Tons. In has been so successful with the op in this position. And that's going to molly him out. They're going to push forward, though. Raisin able to find Larry. Flashette finding in, but the sight has fallen. Oh, a missed shot from Omo as well. Gives Lingo the opportunity to pick him up.
Yeah, the magazine of that A4S, or A1S definitely betrayed, I want to say it was Flashette there. And
yeah.
that's why I prefer the A4. Those extra 10 bullets just mean the world in those sort of situations, especially if you're an anchor on B, man. You need those extra 10 bullets here. But again, the damage is being done by Holly Molly. It's just not finding the kills.
WT able to drop on the site, and they do find the kills with a magnificent retake in a must-win round. So it's going to be 8-4 going into the half. Like you said, all across the rounds, it seems like the damage have been done. Just a quick 1-2 combo from both these players. Very clean execution of the retake. Has to give you some hope into the second half. You're looking at a must-win pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of curious, like, you know, taking a look at the, you know, the damage going into the next round. I didn't get to see it totally, but I mean, if we look at the ADR, the damage of Holly Molly, I would not be surprised if it's very comparable or competitive with that of what the Quandong Tigers have. I mean, even take a look at the frags. I mean, nobody's under 7 for Holly Molly, and nobody's under 7 for Quandong Tigers. Like, the frags all over the place. If you looked at just the scoreline in the frags there, Momo, I guarantee you would not think it's an A4 scoreline. You probably think it's more of a 6-2, 6-6.
Right, and I mean, that's kind of the story of these two teams. So it looks like Holly Molly looking to go long, in spots it, gonna re-peek, takes the head of Emblem, but gets shot right back in the head. Unable to get the trade, and escapes with his life, but on the other side, Larry finds Rel, it's gonna be scaling up Cat, Flashette finds in, AGB trading him down. AGB actually able to find the player on Cat, so stuck in a 2v3 situation, Flashette pushes forward, pushes through the smoke, Raisin is ready. Sweet Tea in a 1v3. Lingo. Crisp aim. And I really thought that we were going to see a little more tempo scaling up long, especially whenever they got the initial kill in mid.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were going to be able to pull that off. I mean, it seemed like Holly Molly had the frags going their way. They had the positioning. They had long, but again, Quandong Tigers just, it feels like they just have a lot of this momentum and a lot of the just the having Holly Molly almost playing that sort of scared Counter-Strike, that indecisive Counter-Strike, and if you lose that confidence, you lose the game in general, because then the mental game starts going against you and you start feeling like you can't do anything. You're like, man, I should have hit him.
That's an M4 down.
That was a nice trade back from Momo, but I mean, it's a lot left here. A lot left to do here in a 2v4 situation, and Emblem's stuck on a block.
Yeah, you don't really want to save here, but Omo able to find this other pick, so it brings it into a 2v3, 12 HP. So yeah, the M4 is going to be tossed over to Emblem.
He's got the health, he just doesn't have the armor, so that's going to be interesting to see how they play this out here.
It's going to be 2v2 over towards this A-bomb site. Omo It's going to be just hoping Emblem can trade. I'm going to be the first one out with this Tech 9, but Lingo sitting on the ramp is ready. No, he's not. He looks away. Emblem able to get the trade, ready for the player long. MP9 is not good at that range either, so he's going to be awarded a bomb plant.
I mean, even if he doesn't make it out with his life, if nothing else, that's a win for him. He knows where both players are at now. He knows one's a CT, one was long. Does he know that he's been pushed up on ramp, though, is a question. He's able to find the first one, but not the second one. And that's where that armor coming into play would have definitely helped him out there.
Yeah,
MP9 shred, especially up close.
Yeah, the aim punch up close is crazy, but I do want to go back to what you said a couple rounds ago with the ADR being similar and competitive. You'd think this is like a 6-6 scoreline, and I mean both these teams very similar. Both finished ESCA season 55. They went 5-3 in the regular season, and the Tigers 3-0. But just they've played similar matchups. They play similar maps, but it just seems like the Tigers find a way to win, and that's something that Holly Molly has struggled with on these competitive matchups.
Yeah, it's these sorts of situations where if you want to grow as a team, grow competitively, you've got to not just try to win these matches, but you have to be competitive. And right now, yeah, Holly Molly, they're keeping up, but keeping up only gets you so far, right? You've got to be able to give me a little bit more grit coming out of this. Larry's good for the opener, but loses a fight against an MP9, and that's not a kind of a fight you want to be losing.
Oh, MP9 up close there. Looks like he was ready for it, but whenever the MP9's in your face, it's so hard to react. You have such little time, and pushing forward in the smoke. Almost ready, but nades out. AGB finds two, almost finds the third. He does with the USP. Raisin finds Flashette, and just like that, it's 11 for the Tigers in the economy. Yeah, just AGB with the spray down. Really awesome stuff from him. Both the players that we said to watch out for are doing great on the side of the Tigers. I think everyone's playing exceptionally well. They don't have a single player going negative.
Yeah, but the same thing can be said for Holly Molly, too. Nobody's going negative on Holly Molly's side.
So Holly Molly's flipped. The KD.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You're all good. Is in, finds two. Looking for the third here. Stuck on a Tech 9. Larry gonna be close. You know how dangerous the Tech 9 can be, but can it fend off three Tigers?
You're right. Yes, it is flip. I see what you're saying now. I bet.
And the nade finds him. Yeah, no, I didn't want to. It got me at first, and I was like, "There is no way." Like almost. I
was like, "There's no way,"
8.
but yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I'm.
I
see the little death symbol now.
Hey, skull can mean kill.
I'll be honest, I thought so at first. I was like, maybe that could be a kill, but no. Okay, I see. Look, it's late. I'm just gonna use it as my excuse.
Hey, I don't fault you for it. All right. But Quandong Tigers here, staring at match point. Larry finds Lingo pushing through that smoke, so advantage is given to Holly Molly, but they haven't been able to capitalize it with AGB. Actually unable to find Emblem in. Backs him up with Rel on the catwalk. Sweet Tea eats that nade. This shot though, rare from in. It's gonna cost him his life. So 3v2. This positioning Raisin has in lower, and Rel playing aggressive towards Cat. It's a disjointed 3. Raisin finds Omo. Last player is heard. Sweet Tea making noise as well. Oh, but Larry with a clean shot onto Rel keeps Holly Molly alive, but there's still so much work to do.
I mean, at this point, I'm just wondering if this situation here. It's almost like the pre-fire happened a little bit too early, but that round right there that Holly Molly pulled off, it didn't feel good. Yeah, they got the round.
It felt like it was very lucky. Lingo was found pushing through long smoke. It felt like Tigers had a little bit of an ego going into that round.
Yeah, just a little bit. And I mean, Omo, nice shot there, popping off. It's just, did Holly Molly, are they delaying the inevitable, or are they actually finally starting to find their form? But the problem is, you run into the situation where you're on the T side and you have to play perfect for the next 7 rounds versus the Tigers only have to do it once. And that's a lot for the mental, especially when this is game 1. And I'm not saying that you can't push it towards overtime, but it's a lot to ask for to play perfect this long. It's nice having the man advantage, but it's still, you got a lot of work ahead of you, and this nade's not going to help. Chip
Nade
away a little
actually
bit.
only doing a 20-something damage. Yeah, they do need to be better playing with these man advantages, because N is able to even up the odds right back. Oh, Sweet Tea. A fight that I thought he was destined to lose, but he's able to find the kill on the N. And if they just probe towards B bomb site, they're going to learn that it's completely vacant. I do like they are resetting towards tunnels. They are going to throw their execute. And Holly Molly should find themselves a 6th round.
I mean, it's looking likely. I mean, they have a wide open B site here, Momo, and I mean, they're eventually going to realize that. It's just going to...
Yeah, just go get the bomb down. You're scaring me. This site's completely free. Here comes the mid B execute. They're just practicing it for whenever the Tigers do have players on the bomb site. Please get the bomb down. Okay, sorry. Scaring me a little bit. Taking their time. Yeah, that would have been a tragic way to lose, but yeah, so it looks like the cosmetic comeback's still on.
I hate cosmetic comebacks, but I mean, imagine if there was somebody on site that just stopped the bomb. It's like, all right, at some point, like you just gotta go. You gotta put the bomb down. But I mean, cosmetic comebacks are so rough, especially when it's like 13-11. It's like, oh, then you did all that work for nothing.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
So there's a system to it. So if you're able to go and get up to like 8 rounds and you lose 13-8, that's a good cosmetic comeback, as Larry's actually able to find the head of Raisin, denying one of those M4s from being saved. But if you're able to get up to 13-8, that's a good cosmetic comeback. But if you push the cosmetic comeback a little too far and you get to 13-10, 13-11, then you start kicking yourself. Holly Molly with the first time out of the match, realizing that they might have a chance, and they're preparing to go up against a couple pistols, as Raisin is forced to a 5-7 since Larry was able to find his head on car.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate you couldn't carry one of those M4s into the next round. You would have definitely felt really good, really comfortable in that situation. But I don't know. I just I'm kind of feeling, like, hey, at some point, do we want to keep forcing into this, or do we want to, just try to end it right here, right now, or just have a really good buy going into another round? We're gonna try to end it right here, right now, with these weapons, and let's see how they fare up against the AKs. Right now, Holly Molly, they've got a little bit of money saved up, but it doesn't matter, because the second you lose the round, you lose the game. So it doesn't matter how much money you have at this point. Just spend what you got.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, the only situation where it matters if, like, you lose 4 players, but your last player clutches up, and Larry's going to be eating that Molly information given to the Tigers. But we saw how dangerous this MP9 can be up close. We saw it trade an AK on Catwalk. And if Holly Molly takes their time executing a site like that again without really getting much information, they're going to leave themselves vulnerable eventually to one of these MP9s or 5.7s, or hell, even an M4, just sitting in a corner and hitting you whenever you are rushing. Right now, Holly Molly looking like it's going to be an A execute. Smiley's going to delay that a little more as the lurk smoke comes out. Just a dumpster smoke.
And he's in a great position right here. Not going to be ready from up close.
But nading the smoke, that might actually catch up with his pants down. Really good play. Still 2 players to work with towards the long. Right now, it's going to be awarded a bomb plan as Larry finds AGB, and Omo's going to be taking down Lingo through the smoke. Once again, the Tigers looking to save. That was a really nice play from Holly Molly. And feeling secure behind that smoke, but it's CS2 now. You can blow those things wide open.
It's like, who blows that smoke open though? Like, I mean, I've seen that smoke. I've seen it set up. You use it to cross over, but like, who blows that smoke open? That was just such a really nice play. And I don't know if Raisin's going to be able to get away with his life right here. He's going to get caught with his pants down. They're not going to be able to save the Sim4. Rel at least knows where he's at, and you got 4 other players coming to hunt you down. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, a mouse and a mouse trap in a maze, and there's no way out. There's nowhere to go. The rest of the map just closed down. Right here, like, who blows that smoke up? I don't even know if they meant to throw it there.
I think they did. I think that play is designed. I think that is a perfectly designed play that Holly Molly has to make someone feel comfortable playing behind that smoke just to get completely jump scared by 3 Ts staring right at them. So really well played from them. You have to give them their flowers on that, and you sure as hell don't want to lose this map to pistols. It's going to be a long push. AGB making his way through the doors, but that molly from Larry is going to back him up just a little bit. He's able to find the head of Raisin. I like this. They're playing far back. They know that they're stuck on pistols. No need to push the agenda, especially whenever the CTs are getting this close to you. Some nice damage done. AGB able to escape with his life.
They're starting to come back. I mean, Holly Muller are giving me at least enough rounds to make me believe that, you know, maybe they just weren't warmed up. Maybe they just need a little bit of time on the server. They had to get used to how the Quandong Tigers play. And I mean, even the heroics of N right now, he's kind of slowed down. He's stuck at 20. He's been stuck. He's only gotten like 1 frag in the last few rounds, so he's definitely been quieted here as of late. And but still, 22 and 13 is not, you know, anything to be embarrassed about. It's a fantastic scoreline, and you know, the rest of Holly Molly, they're slowly coming back. Nobody's above 13, but I mean, it's just right now it's Quandong Tigers, they've been put on ice a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, CT side of Dust 2 is a very difficult side to play, especially if your economy is not in the best spot. And I mean, we talk about the comebacks, and if this does turn out to be just a cosmetic comeback, that's still giving you confidence going into map 2 of Nuke, your map pick. It would be awful if you got shut out 13-14, you go into the break, and it's just kind of quiet. But now you have something to talk about. You have positives to take away from this map.
Yeah, Larry dying really had no bearing on the situation. They have plenty of money. There's 10K on Omo right now. And sorry, what were we gonna say?
Larry has 17 deaths, but I swear like 5 of them are to the bomb. We've seen him go down to the bomb so many times on this T side. He is always going down with the ship, making sure they're not going to lose the game to a ninja defuse.
Honestly, that would be a really embarrassing way to end the game if you just go down to a ninja defuse in that situation. And it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, you don't forget about him.
No, not at all. And you talked about how N has kind of slowed down here, but with the economy of the CTs, he hasn't really been able to play with the op. So a round that he has the op is a round to look out for. Tigers look to close this out and put a stop to this comeback Holly Molly has started. It's going to be a long execute. Emblem able to find his way out. Lingo smokes himself. Going to be playing close. Needs to be careful not to get spammed, but actually he does the spamming. He is the one who knocks. AGB playing on the side of the smoke. Holly Molly has to work with a disadvantage now, something they have not done particularly well. Now it just slows down. Tigers gather towards Cat, giving the spacing towards Long.
Oh, what a timing miss right there.
Timing
it's gonna allow AGB to just like explore the tunnels. It's gonna give all the information away that, you know, Raisin doesn't have to hang out there on B. It's gonna tell everybody that's on A that they're coming this way, and this delayed attack that's coming in is gonna be read all day long by Quandong Tigers, and so Holly Molly are walking into a trap.
It is a trap, something that they're going to have to work their way out of. Flashette and Sweet Tea able to open up the site a little bit more. Player on Cat, player on Gandalf, but Flashette once again kills the player on Gandalf and Omo. They have dragged this round right back. EGB finds one though. Do not give him these 1v1s. He will make you pay for it. And the double swing, able to secure the round. So now a little bit of heroics coming in from the side of Holly Molly. Lingo with a perfect spray through the smoke, unable to get traded. And again, like you said, they pushed tunnels. They knew that it was an A hit, and they still couldn't stop it. And they're right back to pistols and an MP9.
Yeah, they're right back to, that sort of half buy coming in, and it's just right now, Quandong Tigers, they're going for everything right now. They're going to start pushing tons. They're going to push these players back.
But look how aware
this tons
Holly Molly is.
Yeah, I mean they didn't fall for the trap.
Some really nice stuff so far on this T side of Holly Molly, but like you said 6 rounds ago, they need to play perfect. So far they have. Still, it just takes one mistake for the Tigers to close out this map and end this comeback. They still have 5 players alive. Another trap is being set towards mid. Lingo finds the first on the flashette. Here comes the frags trading back and forth. It's going to be left to a 2v2. Oh, but Larry and Emblem stay strong. And that is 10 on the board of Holly Molly. That was so much chaos happening mid. That was hard to keep up with.
Yeah, I mean, again, at that point, you just kind of let the action happen, and you just hope for the best. And
right,
that was one of those things where once the smoke clears, who's gonna be left alive? Who's actually gonna be lying around at the end of the day? And we've got Holly Molly. This comeback, I still don't know if I can believe in it, because again, they've had this long road, this trudgery ahead of them. It's got to 12-4. That's not the way you want to start your round after this comeback.
No, Omo has been so solid with the op on the T side and able to activate. And really nice scoreline from him, 25 and 15. Flashette needs to be careful not to lose their head, because now the Tigers are going to start playing back and actually challenging it with the AK. Damage done on both sides. Favoring still the Tigers. More work needs to be done if you want to make this comeback a reality, Holly Molly. Great
what a
flash coming in. Oh no, now it's a 2v4.
That 2-for-1 was exactly what Quandong Tigers needed. That was a perfect set of flash there. This is not the world you want to be in right now.
Emblem's been quiet. He needs to activate now before it's too late. 2v4, and they're going to be walking mid to B, and the timing doesn't look like it's going to go their way, but it does not cost Emblem his life. But N is sitting here with the op. 28 seconds left. The lurk smoke is thrown. That's going to give them a passing, and they're actually going to take this A.
You go A here? Interesting. Oh, AGB saw everything he needed.
It. 17 seconds. Now you're going up against the clock, as well as 4 Tigers, and Rel holding long. Able to find both of them. Closes out the map 13-10. It was just a cosmetic comeback, but that still needs to give you some confidence if you're Holly Molly.
Yeah, that was one of those situations where, again, it was 12-4 at one point there, Momo. And it makes me feel like, they didn't just roll over. They did, win 6 in a row there on the CT side, or on the T side, which, it, like you said, it gives you a little bit of confidence. They took a timeout there at one point. They managed to, just find themselves, find their stride. Quandong Tigers just had way too much momentum swung on their side. And in the end, it was them taking down their map pick. But like you said, this will give them enough confidence going into their map pick of Nuke, which will allow them to be competitive. And heck, we might even see Overpass here in a minute.
We absolutely could. Before we break down that map one, I do want to give a quick shout out. Crossfire is powered by SCL. Run 24/7 training servers, review matches in 2D, and build real structure into your gameplay. Whether you're grinding alone or coordinating with teammates, SCL has all the tools you need to elevate your game. Head over to scl.gg for more info.
Most definitely so. You killed it. That was awesome. Proud of you, man. So
Thank
again,
you.
that map one was amazing. Again,
It was a good
I
map
enjoy
one.
seeing some dust too. But I mean, up next we're gonna be seeing some nuke, and it's not one of those kinds of maps that just very puggy. You do need execution. You do need good proper utility, and it's one of those technical maps that never gets old, man.
Yeah, and I mean, before we throw it to a break, you want to talk technical. We saw the smoke play whenever they blew the smoke open on Dumpster. Those are the types of plays that win you nuke. So I'm really excited to see what Holly Molly has to show on nuke. But Guangdong Tigers, they are very familiar with this map as well. So it is going to be a great map. Stay tuned. We're going to go to a quick break.
This live stream is sponsored by SCL, an all-in-one CS2 training platform with a practice server, 2D viewer, and unique training modes like Defense Mode. Defend sites against bot executes that get harder every round. And Trade Fire, a pre-fire mode where enemies actually try to trade you. You can run every mode in co-op and track your progress and stats across all your training. Plus, you get an advanced 2D demo viewer. Use code Crossfire40 for 40% off your first month. That's under $3.
She said, promise me nothing's gonna change, cause honestly, I've been on my brain like constantly. I've been going on my way. She said, I've been going on my way just to trust. And told me I'm so down to earth, like what you thought it was. And I'm really starting to think I'm coming undone. Starting to lose a feeling every single time we touch. Can I get a warning before you switch on me? Or can you tell me to my face that you don't want me? This shit been waiting on me and I feel like concrete. And lately it been seeming like I know you hardly. You could've told that shit when I'm saying sorry. And I don't think for real that you would be my shorty. And when I go around your friends, they always looking salty. And if I walk away, then they gon' diss me probably. You're not loving me no more, I'm just a losing. I just wanna know who you think you fooling. Heartbreak hotel, I'm out of moving. She said, promise me nothing's gonna change, cause honestly, I've been on my brain like constantly. I've been going on my way. She said, I've been going on my way just to trust. And told me I'm so down to earth, like what you thought it was. And I'm really starting to think I'm coming undone. Starting to lose a feeling every single time we touch. All these bitches play too much and that's the issue. I can't fuck with none of them, man, I can't pretend to. And how you going ghost after everything we've been through? I'm sending SOS cause I don't get the signal. I'm looking up and I can't use an angel. I wish we could go back to being strangers. I know that you're going through stages. I'm beginning to think we toxic and I'm dangerous. You're not loving me no more, I'm just a losing. I just wanna know who you think you're fooling. Heartbreak hotel, I'm out of moving. She said, promise me nothing's gonna change, cause honestly, I've been on my brain like constantly. I've been going on my way. She said, I've been going on my way just to trust. And told me I'm so down to earth, like what you thought it was. And I'm really starting to think I'm coming undone. Starting to lose a feeling every single time we touch.
We are back, going right into the pistol round here. Holly Molly starting on the T side with some early aggression coming from the Tigers. I'm able to find one, but Lingo trades it right back. So 4v4 here. It looks like a player's made it down secret. AGB finds Flashette. So man advantage, but the position right now that Omo has could be absolutely round changing. Oh,
down the ladder. He's
Lingo
not going
is
to be
ready for
expecting a
that.
second player there. How do you get out of the vents?
in on 1 HP. It's 3v2, but if you cough on in right now, he will go down. They pop out Vent and Squeaky together. Relt on site finds Omo, and now just stalling for backup. Larry dropping down Vents, being very aware. That's going to win him over a bomb plant and a real opportunity with In being on 1 HP. This retake might get a little awkward. And here's at least two of these players. Oh, no way.
Oh my god.
Heartstopper for the Tigers, but they were able to bring it back. Nice job by Relt trading both his teammates. Really nice job getting the bomb down from Larry. I mean, that really helps your economy on the T side. That gives you an opportunity to force here. Oh.
The fact that he got those first two up close, like Glock is dangerous up close, and him able to pop off, the two that he was able to grab, like luckily, they had Relt right behind them, managing to pull off the last frag there. But I mean, it was definitely a valiant effort coming in from, getting the bomb plant, getting some extra money from those kills, and managing to give yourself a couple AKs here. Mac 10s up close. I mean, shoot, honestly, in those situations, I'm like, hey, send the Mac 10s up front, head towards ramp room, take control, and then go from there. That'd have been the play I would have called, personally.
I like the AKs taking control of outside. They have the superior weapon. You know you're not going to be up against an op on round 2. These AKs can beat M4s. You just need to be aware because I believe it's Lingo already down secret, working his way up those steps now. If he catches a timing, it's going to put an end to this force really early. He's going to take a peek, able to find one, but Flashette does a good job trading him. That's going to give entry into secret, taking a little bit of spam damage. Still, it's a player advantage for Holly Molly with 50 seconds to work here. AGB is going to get close, but it might be right at the wrong time. Here's the reload. Able to find Flashette. No Mo trades him out. Not ready for Rel. It's an awkward 2v3, 35 seconds, and a player's already on the B bomb site. Don't have much time to work with. It's going to be down to this fight in Hut. Larry has the Mac 10, but the MP9 shows to be superior in Raisin's hands. T with an AK, though, still dangerous. Gets some damage, but it's not enough for the kill. 18 seconds. Oh, a nice spray from In. So around that, looks like it was going to go Holly Molly's way. It was a good recovery from the Tigers, sending all those players secret. Just really nice fast rotations, keeps them alive. And now it's going to be an official save round from Holly Molly.
Yeah, Quandong Tigers there just managing to pull themselves together in that round and, not losing faith when, they started realizing they had some outside control, they had some upstairs control, and, oh my god, Lingo just absolutely shredding any attack that came into that ramp room. And that's the kind of hit that I wish they would have done the last round, but no, they do it that round, trying to be a little more technical. Larry's only good for 1, leaving 4 players, and Quandong Tigers alive. And the money's starting to flow now. You got AKs over there for the CTs. No AWP. Right now, they don't really want to choose to go for that, but that triple kill right here, $600 a piece, $1,800 in his pocket, and he's still going to keep going with that MP9.
Yeah, very, very nice stuff so far. Like we said, this is Holly Molly's map pick, but the Tigers play Nuke quite often. I wouldn't be surprised if either of these teams pick this map. Tigers show to be superior on map 1, and they're carrying this momentum. And the lead started to slip on map 1, but full control for the Tigers. Now you have AKs, it's a full buy, and it's a round that you need to execute on. You don't want this game to get out of hand like it did last game. Now it's just playing slow outside. Sweet Tea on top of Mini. Lingo once again pushing up towards Secret. Hachette taking some damage. CT yet to be touched. Lingo's going to be running away. 1 minute on this clock as Larry advances towards ramp, and he's going to find this ramp is actually completely empty. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the full rotate happen, leave outside, and go where there's nobody.
Yeah, the gamble from Quandong Tigers being upstairs. One person down there is Lingo, and he's gonna realize that he's gonna potentially run into a lot of T's, and does find that upper frag, but it's just a ruse right now. But Holly Molly, they're taking so long to get downstairs that the information is going to get gathered, and they're gonna it's gonna get red all day long. And Lingo's just gonna hang back. He already has AGB down here as well. They're gonna open these doors and realize, hey, they've got a lot of players down here.
Larry does a nice job finding the player in control, opening up this site, but AGB on the other side of the smoke likes to just spam. I thought he was going to run through it, but he hits the brakes. So bomb goes down, 4v4, and B bomb site is such a tough site to retake. You don't have the players in the right position. 3 players lining up in single. No, they're up against an op. Raisin's going to take the detour, going towards double, sees the back of an opper, but Emblem, and just all 3. Oh man, everyone synchronizes their shots. Nice no-scope from Omo to close the round. Really well played by Holly Molly. That was a good sight hold. That was a nice job probing from Holly Molly, finding out that ramp is closed, but now N was able to find the pick outside early with the M4. Now he has his op. He knows how to do damage with it. Yeah. Larry finding Lingo early. Lingo's been playing ultra aggressive towards Secret. I believe that was towards ramp. So once again, ramp is going to be vacant after that pick. Omo wins the fight onto N. Machette does a good job of trading. 2v4 looking dire right now for the Tigers. Relp finds the timing onto 1, but Sweet Tea just finds the timing onto him. So now Raisin's all alone in hut with just an MP9. Hoping someone goes his way that he can potentially jump scare. Oh, don't get timing now. He wants to get timing so bad.
That's 1.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't think it was the second player back there. I'm not saying it would have worked out, but man.
It would have put the bomb in an awkward position.
Yes. I've said this over and over again, and nobody ever seems to listen. In Counter-Strike, if there's 1, there's 2. Never turn your back unless you're absolutely clear that it's done.
Yeah, I mean, he just felt the pressure towards Mini, knew that potentially he was getting collapsed on, but obviously they weren't ready for him in hut. So if he would have just held W key at that second AK player, it could have been really interesting. Now the Tigers forced to 5 pistols on their eco round as Holly Molly looked to tie things up. I do just like this slow, methodical play that Holly Molly's able to put on. We haven't really seen anything fast from them. The second round on their force, they got the pick outside and forced their way down Secret, a little rushed. It led to their demise, so just slowing things down to a snail's pace at the moment. So taking control of outside, it's going to be in playing credit. Sweet Tea's going to venture down Secret. Actually, he's in garage. My mistake here. Raisin's ready for him. Up close. Oh, I think he got the back of 3. He just has a Mac 10, so the Deagle is able to find him, but it's not like they're upgrading to an AK.
Right.
That's an AK that goes down right there. Oh. Making sure that does not advance. So it's going to be Relton in 32 health combined. Going to do some damage in this 2v3. A Deagle, and a couple of these players are one shot to a Deagle. Just kidding, it's just one. They're all one shot if you hit a headshot.
Eh. If nothing else, try to pick up these AKs if you can find them.
Right. Omo does a good job of making sure Relt doesn't find that AK. Emblem with 20 HP.
Oh my god. Oh, what a shot.
That was a nice shot.
Grab the gun, but he can't get the gun.
But he's being
Ends
boxed
in trouble.
out.
He's dead. Dead.
Well, you know, you kept saying dead, and I kept seeing just collateral flashbacks.
Oh,
Potentially a Deagle collateral there would have been huge. I don't think there was either way though with his HP that he was going to be able to save the gun unless he was far back in his spawn.
yeah. I mean, again, he was pretty low. I mean, man, I've seen a couple Deagle collaterals in my life, live, and it's always fun to see them and to hear them because it's, an AWP is one thing, but a Deagle, man, it feels good.
Rel blindly finds Omo. And I'm able to trade him out. Oh, and that's a lot of damage going on to AGB. Escapes with his life at 8 HP. Lingo's going to be tested towards ramp here. Spots the head of one, but the spray is a little sloppy. He has 4 bullets left. He needs to get the hell out of there. Holly Molly's chasing. Reloads off.
Oh, he gets a second.
It's a huge second to find. Is going to go down here. AGB on low HP, but man advantage so far for the Tigers. Oh, that is such an awkward... That was a team kill. Raisin tries to back up his teammate, but actually helps Flashette, and Flashette says, thank you, here's a bullet for you. Flashette hears this op on double doors, then there's no way in can go for this. There's not an avenue into this round. He looks to back off, just trying to save this op. It's a really, really nice round from Holly Molly with some help from Raisin on the team kill. This was just such an awkward exchange. The flashbang.
I think he flashed himself. He threw the flash, but he accidentally flashed himself because he had to look at it because the door opened. And so it forced him to look where the player's at, which then forced himself getting flashed, but he got killed by his own teammate.
I know, Flashette not hitting the shot. It was on 8 HP. Flashette unable to find a shot to hit him, so Raisin, being a good Samaritan, elects to help Flashette out.
It's just not the way you want your round to go. Yeah.
Lingo in the smoke, lurking and lingering. Flash, full blind's emblem. Larry's full blind as well, but Larry able to recover. AGB getting attacked from under so fast. He's not ready for this. Omo, once again, look at the economy and look at the weapon he chooses to ride with. It's the Mac 10, causing chaos. Tigers don't know how to respond as Flashette positions himself in such a good spot. Finds the timing on in. Oh, nice shot from Raisin.
Nice shot.
That is not a team kill, but AK and Op found. You have to imagine Holly Molly's going to hunt this. There's no way the Tigers are going to look to try to retake this. It's 2v3. You have the economy. I'd be trying to take the Op out of In's hand, or at least if he's going to have one, make him buy it.
Yeah, these are the guns you want to take into the next round, and Holly Molly look a lot better than they did on their side of Dust 2, and it's starting to look a lot more believable that they're going to take out their map pick and kind of force us to head towards overpass. Like I full-heartedly believe this is going to happen. Oh no. Oh, Relt. You got caught with your pants down a little bit there. But I'm starting to really enjoy seeing some of this Holly Molly comeback and some of their aim, some of their confidence. You can kind of feel it in the server. You can kind of see it in their plays. Their attack style is definitely one of confidence right now. They're hitting what they need to hit. They're taking their time. They're executing what they need to execute. And right now, Quandong Tigers, they're getting probably a little bit of their own medicine at this point. They have to eat their own medicine and realize, hey, look, we were doing the same thing on Dust 2, and even that big lead that they had was given up. And you in Counter-Strike, you can't give your opponent confidence because this is what happens.
Some nice trades though. Tigers put this round into a 2v4. Almost been so dangerous. It's either a back 10 or an op, long range or close range for this guy. What the hell is an AK? And he's been killed by a player in single before, and that jump spot tells him the information, unable to hit the quick scope. Double door is going to be blown off. This is a pick that you must find if you want to win the round, but Rel and Lingo able to find their picks respectfully. And yeah, kind of like you said though, Holly Molly, at least in the past few rounds, have been playing with the swagger that the Tigers have had in Dust 2. I mean, everything, it seemed like nothing could go wrong until that round there. And it all started from N getting that pick outside. Was able to snowball that into a round win, and it's going to be a double op setup now for Quandong Tigers. Curious to see where they're going to take that second op. It looks like they both outside. The second op.
No, one's inside. One's inside.
Playing this close hut.
Yeah, one's inside, one's outside. Yeah. You don't typically see double op setups on CT side.
Oh, what a shot
That's
from Sweet
not
Tea.
Oh, don't ever double peeks. And right there.
No, N will make you pay just like he did to Sweet Tea. Almost holding the position,
Oh
but
my
Flash
God, you're
Shaft
still
swings into the
peeking him.
crosshair.
Why?
Oh no, Novo doesn't know which way to look. No,
What? You
and
know where
finds a
he's at.
third.
You know where he's at.
And dancing back and forth, he's got his cloak on. Rel taking down Larry. This round just crumbles. Holly Molly takes down the second op of AGB. 45 seconds left. Gonna have to grab the bomb. 1v3 situation. How the hell are you gonna win this one?
You don't.
This is Emblem dare to swing into the crosshair. Oh no, don't make the mistakes the other three did. Oh,
It's all right.
and
Just get
finds
your
the
head taken
forward.
off. It's fine. It's fine.
So now, momentum going back in favor of Quandong Tigers. 2 decisive rounds. And, Larry might have $7,000 in the bank, but nobody else on Holly Molly does. Now, this is T-side nuke. You can't be disappointed with 5, but if you can push this to 6 or even 7, that would be a really good start of your map pick of nuke.
Oh,
Well, that nade sails actually hits Omo, the last one in that group. Ramp control.
but they're going to heaven.
go
They're going to
past
bait.
heaven. Oh no. They're not concerned with trading. They want to get that bomb down. And it's a little awkward, but still, only losing one that round. That's a round that you can both teams kind of consider a win. You get the bomb plant. But if you're the Tigers, you only lose one.
Yeah, the money is absolutely flowing for the Tigers right now. And at this point, they're looking mighty comfortable, mighty fine. They still got that double op setup coming in. There's still a ton of money for N over there. And I mean, over there on the Holly Molly side, they have the guns. That extra $600 goes a long way. And they still have a decent amount of utility. So again, you've got a situation here where we could very comfortably see a 6-6 half here.
6-6, but what are you going to do about the op? You cannot keep swinging into ends crosshair. Typically, if you see a double op setup on CT, you see the opper go ramp, so I find it kind of odd that 2 times in a row now the opper's not lined up towards ramp. Now the smokes dissipate, and oh, some damage. Just like every shot there missed, but at least it's some information onto AGB. Oh, how did he miss that? Larry and Flashette plus Sweet Tea getting in on the action. The A side has fallen. And N pull this round.
Oh, man.
Make some magic. That is a nice shot.
You have to go for it last round.
It's 2v4.
He's going to see the barrel.
Oh, rare miss. Lingo activates towards lobby. His location is known. Not a lot of time. The bomb is ticking. Finds one.
That's one.
Is he ready for the second? When there's one, there is two. Sweet Tea takes him down, making it a 6-6 half. Really well played by Holly Molly, but great recovery mid-half by the Quandong Tigers, making it competitive.
Again, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If there's one, there's two. You
It's
gotta
just
be
so
ready for
awkward
that
with the bomb ticking down. I know you got to be ready, but just so much on the mental there. You gotta get the bomb plus find two, but really well played in that post plant from Holly Molly. We saw the Tigers flourish on the T side of Dust too. Let's see if they bring that same energy here. It's gonna be a fast outside play, and it's gonna be given to them.
Go fast.
They are flying down secret. No second doubts.
So I was gonna say 5-on-5 retake, but no, they put the brakes on.
Yeah, and that's what kills the momentum here. Rel able to find Omo, but trades for the most part going in the favor of Holly Molly. Oh, Sweet Tea blocks his teammate. He says, "No, you have to die there."
Ow. Ow.
Oh. AGB here, a player I said you need to look out for, has a P250 with players are 100 HP. Has to reclaim this bomb as well. It's under Emblem's foot right now. No, he's just swinging it. He has eyes on it, knows it's not gathered yet. But don't give him a 1v1. Oh, and you give him the 1v1, and that gives him the opportunity to fly up these vents.
Go up the vent. No!
That's that shot. I don't understand. Yeah, you have to fly up the vent there. That is the only decision. And if you don't make that decision fast, that is exactly what happened. Looked like Sweet Tea got in the sniffing range to get that kill.
Oh, man. Execution style to the back of the head. And you mentioned the last two players had 100 HP right there, but it didn't matter to a P250. You're going to get your head removed after that one, but man, you're not going to get many chances like that. But look at this, 4 MP9s on the side of the CTs. But this is the kind of map you want that on. It's a lot of close range, engagements. This is the kind of map you want that on.
Yeah, no bomb plant for the Tigers that round either, even though it was so close. Flashette finds two. Just gotta make sure you don't get Goomba Stomp from up above. Holding close mini. It's gonna be challenged. Can the N see the shadow? Doesn't matter. Information given to Flashette now. Whoa. Who did that damage to him? Was that a... Did Lingo do that?
Somebody from heaven, maybe? Someone's right behind.
I think Lingo shot him.
Yeah. There might have been Emblem from long... I don't know, some long range? Or he could have been hit by a teammate. I don't know.
That's what I think. I think Lingo hit him from behind. And now the MP9... Oh, he doesn't have that many bullets, but Sweet Tea flies out. The Flashette doing a really nice job playing many with that MP9. Finds 3. Rifles now for the Tigers. It feels like, you kind of said, given a taste of their own medicine. This is how Dust 2 felt for Holly Molly. Like, the scoreline, it's kind of close, but it feels so one-sided.
Yeah, right now, it feels like... Again, it feels like Holly Molly are in the driver's seat, but I'm still giving it to Quandong Tigers to take this 2-0. But not with a start like that. Double kill with the MP9, making money and taking bodies with him. That's a great way to start. And you know what? Maybe Holly Molly might change my mind and we're going to see an overpass.
Yeah,
I'm really comfortable on their CT side, man.
Emblem heard what you said. I mean, you got to think this is their map pick, and the Flash with the awareness, able to look to his left and just click ahead. They're making it look so easy right now. These two AKs have no idea where to go and work towards ramp. But still, a lot of work needs to be done. Omo is here, holding this angle with the M4. And look at that timing, man. And he's already aware that one could be out. 19 HP, just going to give the angle, play deeper. 44 seconds. Really no opportunity for Relt to get back in this round.
No, I mean, at this point, he has the bomb, but I mean, he's being covered from every angle. I mean, look, there's already a player in CT who's holding him. He's got low HP, but he's holding it from long. Relt finds him, but he goes upstairs. They already know he's there. Oh, it don't matter.
It don't matter. Larry has been playing pretty consistent across these two maps. When you look over from the side of the Tigers, it seems like a couple of them are off to a slow start. It's going to be a timeout from them. Man. Flashette has been showing up huge on Nuke for this team. But consistency across the board, it seems like something that Holly Molly has shown on Dust too. All these players work together really well. They all have similar score lines and the trades that they can put on. It's a spectacle.
So a little bit of an update, dude. So Frag Miami's going right now. I don't know if you saw this. Map 1 of Dust 2 between NRG and 9. NRG went 25 to 23, dude.
Jeez.
To win map 1. Bro had 45 kills in the first map, and Sejot got 40 kills in the first map. They went 20. What was that? 48 rounds in the first map.
That is insane. That is very tiring.
I feel bad for the casters, man.
Hey, this because map 3, I have work. I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and Omo is really making it look like he wants a map 3. Emblem has this pressure here, so location's known. Relt and Lingo, though, able to find frags. But man, it's just a clean closeout. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Lamar Jackson keeps adding on to these passing yards.
Yeah, and you know what's great is that I actually managed to like pull out a little bit early and get some of my my funds back, and so I'm watching this and I'm like, I'm glad I did what I did, because he definitely broke the prop that I set for him. So I'm kind of happy I made that call when I did.
It's like he
threw like a 64-yard bomber, dude. That was ridiculous, but.
Oh,
Upper side's getting hit. There's no defense here.
He's getting it. Also, the HUD got flipped. Look at this retake coming in.
Flashette with a triple.
Yeah, Flashette has been activating, and it's not even the full HUD. It's just the scoreline.
The top.
Yeah, top HUD.
CT and T's need
Everything
to be
else is
flipped.
perfect.
There we go.
Something's broken.
Oh. There we go. That's better.
I don't think it was like that starting the second half. If that makes producers feel better, it was. I think just happened that round.
HUD's broke. It's fine. HUD is drunk.
I mean, you do expect.
Oh man, I love our producers.
Oh, AGB shutting down Flashette and Omo. Finds 3. The Sweet Tea puts an end to the Ace Dreams. I do want to put that out there that the Ace was cursed by producers. Sweet Tea finds 2. Can Sweet Tea find a way to ace this? It's going to be 2v3. Now it's just going to be all of him, but Rel able to find the headshot. So finally, Quandong Tigers able to win a T-side round. Holly Molly still have the economy. HUD is perfect.
HUD is great. Don't touch it. You're doing great.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I wish they'd take a timeout here because this end of the Steelers game is crazy. 4th and 7.
They take a timeout and they're close. They're close enough for a field goal.
I hate both these teams, so I really don't care. I just want to see Lamar Jackson choke in the playoffs.
It's all good. They're going to kick a field goal. They're going to beat the Steelers by 1 and call it a day.
The Steelers go 9-8. Mike Tomlin keeps his job. But still, on to Counter-Strike things here. Quandong Tigers slowing it down. And Flashette, man, has been absolutely killing it. 18 and 13, but the impact Flashette has had has been insane. It's Emblem able to find Lingo. Looking to push this to map point. Holly Molly, but Rel actually crouch walks his way. Oh, I think the op shot was towards him. Yes, it was. He had a double check. So they know one player's down secret. 5v3 advantage for Holly Molly on their map pick of Nuke. I hiccuped.
No, you were all good. Yeah, I mean, the impact Flashette's had in this map alone, 18 and 13 right now is huge, massive here, and finding himself another frag, trying to get back to the output that he had from Dust 2. It's a little bit underperforming, but oh, what a shot from Omo there. Nice kill from him. Rel's trying to chime in here. Fortunately, 1 is all he's going to get. Missed shot second there, but there's no way Rel's going to get out with his life. No. He's going to get USP to death.
Omo and Flashette have been doing really well at playing outside in many. I mean, that's the yin and yang combo that you want. I'm surprised the Tigers haven't put more pressure on ramp. I mean, it just feels like anywhere they go, they get shut down as Holly Molly take 12, look to extend play to map 3.
They missed the field goal.
No, they did not.
Yeah.
Did they actually?
They missed the 40-yard field goal.
That's so funny.
I don't know how, but they missed it. Steelers win.
Good.
Good.
As long as it's a heartbreaking fashion when these teams lose. And honestly, we might see some heartbreak here if this map gets extended, or if this game gets extended to map 3. Quandong Tigers do not have an answer for this outside play, but
way
AGB
he hits that.
Oh, but not ready for Flashette. Rel gets the trade though, so 3v4 advantage as they push into secret. 1 minute, 5 seconds on this clock. Emblem has made his way into lower, breaks the glass. Question is, was that her? As Sweet Tea finds in, who has been underperforming this map, as you said. Larry finding some crucial damage onto Rel, dropping him to 25 HP. It's 3v3 with 45 seconds, a missed op shot. That does not help your case to extend map 2. Oh, and through the smoke, Larry finds him. What the Tigers have found is an empty A-bomb site, planning back site.
The amount of focus that he took away to allow them to get onto the site is at least what allowed them to plant. And now we've got this post-plant situation here. It's all in the details, man. The fact that they're both posted up in many of those, gonna be their demise. I would have really liked a
And that's-
kind of a different post plant setup there. Both of them going mini. I'm not a fan of that.
So Holly Molly take their map pick of Nuke in convincing fashion. Flashette, 102 ADR. Crazy work from everyone. What we thought was a Tigers runaway turns out to be them getting stumped on a map that they were very comfortable with. So now
Yeah.
we're going to Overpass.
We're going to Overpass. We're going to
Do you like Overpass?
I love it, dude. It's when it left the map pool, I was so sad, man. It's one of my favorite maps. People don't like playing it because it's not a fun kind of puggy
yes.
map. It's not because a lot of people don't like to play it. They don't understand what's happening. Okay, Regain beating Omen there to move on. And again, we
Yep,
saw
and
Phantom earlier.
Wanted Goons.
So we are the final game. We are the last game to play. Everybody's done. It's all just
Everyone
us.
needs to go to bed, and then it's just us here. Crazy stuff. I mean, hey, one thing I've learned from these best of threes late night is that they can get really wacky towards map 3. So we still have Counter-Strike to play. We are going to send it to a quick break so I can cope with the fact that I'm going to get 4 hours of sleep tonight.
I'm so proud of you. So we'll see you guys in just a minute.
This live stream is sponsored by SCL, an all-in-one CS2 training platform with a practice server, 2D viewer, and unique training modes like Defense Mode. Defend sites against bot executes that get harder every round. And Trade Fire, a pre-fire mode where enemies actually try to trade you. You can run every mode in co-op and track your progress and stats across all your training. Plus, you get an advanced 2D demo viewer. Use code Crossfire40 for 40% off your first month. That's under $3.
It's getting harder, you turn my heart up, throw me in water. I'm getting higher, just to feel ya, cause I need to. No one knows it, heart is frozen from your poison. Taking the potion, just to feel ya, cause I miss you. Oh my God, can't stop you like heroin. When I love you, God, there's no settlement. I can't pretend that we're not meant. I think I'm overdosing. I think I'm overdosing. I think I'm overdosing. I think I'm overdosing. It's getting stronger, can't take no longer, walking on fire. I'm getting higher, just to feel ya, cause I need to. Feels like I'm burning a little bit more, just a little bit more now. Taking the potion, just to feel ya, cause I need ya. Oh my God, can't stop you like heroin. When I love you, God, there's no settlement. I can't pretend that we're not meant. Oh, I think I'm overdosing. 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 It's getting stronger.
Yeah, it's greener on the other side. If you want another bride, saying that you got it tight, something that you'll never find. Yeah, another life, you gon' want another try, something like the other night, looking for another high. Yeah, expensive taste like a movie. Eyes only looking for the beauty. They don't wanna go, they know me. Maybe missing out an opportunity. Need a Uber X, try to pick you up on the way. Oh, insecurities gon' make it hard for you to lay low. Switch yourself for someone else, you do it if they say so. Acting like you haven't seen you rolling with the halo. Yeah, it said it's not on me. I know what I want, I'm just waiting for my calling. Yeah, you got a longing to make it with somebody, but lately you been stalling, oh lately you been stalling. Yeah, it's greener on the other side. If you want another bride, saying that you got it tight, something that you'll never find. Yeah, another life, you gon' want another try, something like the other night, looking for another high. Yeah, expensive taste like a movie. Eyes only looking for the beauty. They don't wanna go, they know me. Maybe missing out an opportunity. Yeah, the right one. Waiting for the right one. But you won't ever find one. Cause you're looking at the wrong ones. Passed up on the one that give you everything. Passed on the one that give you everything you need. Passed up cause you didn't see it on the screen, on the TV. Yeah, it's greener on the other side. If you want another bride, saying that you got it tight, something that you'll never find. Hey, another life, you gon' want another try, something like the other night, looking for another high. Hey, expensive taste like a movie. Eyes only looking for the beauty. They don't wanna go, they know me. Maybe missing out an opportunity.
Times we had, I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crossfire. We are the final game of the day. We're the only ones left there, Momo.
We are in uncharted territory for us and for the Quandong Tigers, as this is the first map that they have dropped all Crossfire season. It's going to be a fast T hit here, sorry, B hit rather, from the T's, and able to find Emblem on the boost up. Sweet T able to trade him, ready for him this time. And yeah, they're able to boost up Omo and Heaven here. And 3 players grouping. They're getting a lot of position, just deep positioning here. Here he finds Raisin, but both the Tigers enter the site, all 3 of them rather. They're gonna do a boost up of their own. Sweet T able to find one. Flashette gets Larry and AGB. Just gonna be Lingo on site, finds Omo, but does not have the time. He's gonna get out of there and try to save the armor. So a great start from Holly Molly.
All right. Nice knowing you, Sweetie. See you next round. Oh, I love when I see a boost up into Heaven, man. It's just it's kind of like when they do it on Nuke and you can boost onto the rafters. You know, it's not something you can get
That was
to.
a jump scare.
That was a jump scare. I was like, whoa!
Sorry.
I see a desktop.
But yeah, no, we love quirky plays like that, especially on a pistol round. A round where getting up close, especially with the Glocks, matter.
Look at this, man. Somebody's about to be in for a bad day. 5 HEs. I love seeing this. I'm like, dude, I want to, like, whenever I play like a punk or something, I'm like, dude, everyone just buy an HE and just drop it somewhere, man. Somebody's about to be in for a bad day.
And then you have people like me who just buy a deagle and go alone. contribute absolutely nothing to a team on a second round, but hopefully these HEs can find something. I mean, you have 5 of them. Can you imagine if it only does like 20 damage?
Oh, it's gonna be the worst $1,500 investment. Very sad.
Looks like Holly Molly's starting to lurk and probe towards bathroom. Still undecided on where they're going to go. It looks like actually it's going to be B, the final destination, as the bomb makes its way towards Monster. Five HE still waiting, and there's no way this $1,500 investment could win them a round. Such little time. You get jump scared by all these grenades.
And you go in the opposite direction.
Yeah, right now Omo's calling that A site's completely clear, but it's too late to rotate, so at least let him get a flank. Here comes, here's one. Oh, Larry eats it, and here comes the barrage of grenades, and it takes down Larry. Omo on the flank with the MAC-10. The cleanup happens. Larry was in for a fireworks show of his own and trying to stop the plant. The spinning bomb planter, though, stays alive. Oh, man. Just the one
There's
nade.
one.
Ooh,
There's the other ones.
Boom, boom, boom. You love to see it. That is fun. Map 3 midnight Counter-Strike
Shenanigans. With midnight shenanigans. Some just air barrage grenade. Just send the nuclear force.
Now, again, Quandong Tigers have not lost a map in Crossfire until now, until that nuke loss. Larry finding Relt. So this is unfamiliar territory for them. Whenever the clock strikes 12, will the Cinderella story of Holly Molly end? Did he just molly himself? Or maybe I'm crazy. No, I think he mollied upper and connector. There you go. Finds a pushing Omo. He was given that space to work last round and got the flank with the MAC-10, but this time someone was ready and nobody's there to trade him. AGB put in a situation where he is tradable. So Larry's able to trade him out. 3-on-2. Lingo low HP. Needs to be good for 2 here. Unable to find any. So in might give it a peek. He might act like he's interested, but more than likely we're going to see this M4 get saved. But that one might keep him interested. Still, no kit. Clock has already ticked about a quarter of the way. Ends pushing his way through Monster. Player up in heaven. It's going to be Sweet Tea, who's probably going to make the first contact with him. No, it's going to be the lower player. And Larry able to win the fight. Sweet Tea, you looked just a little late. Larry has already got it covered.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you know, I kind of want to put a bullet in the back of your head, but, you know, I'll be nice. I'm going to be a nice little teammate there and let you survive with that. How many times have you been in a server and someone's like, dink, and it's like, really? Did you have to, now I have to go buy a gun again? Did you have to do
that? It's always really, really nice, really fun.
I just look at my teammate and I'm like, really? All right. Love you too. How about that? Love you too. Oh, I want to see AGB take off someone's head with this thing.
He's got a MAC-10, but Omo.
Oh, he got one.
Get another. Oh, Emblem able to with the MAC-10. Oh no, don't run out that door, Emblem. There's gonna be pistols waiting on you. He has a MAC-10. Relt's finally able to trade him out. What? He's given a MAC-10 for his troubles. Not even flashette through the door. So it's going to be a 4-0 lead. We've seen timeouts taken from these teams late in the game. Are we going to see the trend kind of change here? This is map 3. This is your tournament life on the line. I have a feeling that there's a lot of pressure right now on the Tigers going into this round. Gonna be back to this slow play. Omo with the op. Oh, spots the corner. The end's not ready for him either. And he's getting so aggressive. Omo's been playing lights out so far on overpass. Spots Lingo, takes him down on the bench. And N is left at 20 HP. So once again, Holly Molly with a big advantage. Don't walk into his crosshair though. Flashette goes down. Oh, nice flashbang, but still. Oh, rare miss from N, and Omo makes him pay for it. EGB with an M4 playing in front of this truck. Holly Molly taking their time once again.
That's a bad spot to be in right there.
It is now AGB needs to make some magic happen. Finds the head of Larry.
Hits that?
A very nice shot. Nice flash as well. Almost trying to creep in. 38 seconds left. They don't have to dedicate themselves to this bomb site, but with Omo already so pushed up, Emblem finds the head of AGB. That's going to give them the opening. Both players ran to the B bomb site because why on earth would you commit there whenever there's presence? And Emblem takes down Rel. Oh no, this round has fallen apart for the Quandong Tigers. 2 players on such low HP. Raisin. Oh, just the reaction time not there. And yeah, he's going to have to tail between the legs, go away from this site. So it's going to be a 5-0 lead from Holly Molly, and you're an overpass enjoyer. What are you seeing from the Tigers that's putting them in this down 5-round position?
So the thing about Overpass that's different than most other maps, and it's actually similar to that of Anubis, and I think that's one of the reasons why Anubis got taken out, and another reason also why Overpass got taken out is that this is the kind of map where, especially as a CT, one of two things is going to happen. Either one, you're going to play back, you're going to play reactive Counter-Strike and play on sites, or two, you're going to get aggressive, you're going to get information, and you're going to close the map down on the T's and force them to go in one direction. Well, the problem is you have to be able to change that up. And right now I'm seeing the Quandong Tigers, they're getting a little bit of bathroom control, but this map is too big to play reactive Counter-Strike. There's too many avenues for you to go around, too many tunnels, too many paths, too many ways to get around the map, right? And so if right now, look, we can see Quandong Tigers changing up their pace of play. They're getting the information, and now that makes the map really small. And they weren't doing that before, and that's what allowed them to get to this point. But the problem is you're doing it with lesser weapons, whereas I would prefer to see it on like a better weapon, a better firepower map. And so you've got N right now who's got all the information that's going to force Raisin to move around, and you know that it's going to be a B hit because of all this information you've gathered, but you also can't always be aggressive, Momo. Like, you do have to sometimes change up your pace of play, and right now Holly Molly can go anywhere they want, and they're going to hit the site, and they're essentially walking into a trap, but it's a trap with lesser weaponry.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
No, I think you did a really nice job of explaining that. I mean, it's going to be 6 for Holly Molly, and if you're the Tigers and able to actually get a kill on Emblem with that 5-7, unable to trade it, sorry, unable to find 2, is Raisin once again trying to save an M4. But yeah, right now it's just been all Holly Molly on this T side. You have to feel confident. And I mean, it does affect you. You have not lost a map all season, and you're about to go out round 1 if you keep playing like this of the playoffs. Like that's what is in the back of your mind right now. If you're the Tigers, you don't want it to be. You want to be focused on the next round, but I mean, it's just a human reaction to have. Like, you come into this as the favorite, as the overdog, and you have some confidence about you, and it seems like Holly Molly has just stripped that away.
Yeah, the thing is, like, when you start climbing up the competitive ladder, you know, you start off with things like working on your aim, and you start working on your crosshair placement, you start learning lineups when it comes to utility. And then the next progressive step from there is to learn how to play as a team and learn about callouts and things like that. Oh, I love these boosts. I love when I see things like this. But then you start learning how to work as a team. You start learning how to progress forward and make sure that you are able to understand where everybody's been playing at, and you have a particular position and a role to play. And then once you put all that together, the recipe comes out, and you have this beautiful concoction that you've, you know, pulled out of the oven that's been sitting there for half an hour at 400 degrees, and you have this beautiful pie that you can eat now, right? But the problem is, is that, your other people are doing the same thing. And if you look around, it's like, all right, you might make a really good apple pie, but guess what? You go down the road and you try out some grandma's apple pie that's been being made for the last 100 years, and you're like, why is hers better? It's because they've tried and tested and everything to make it perfect, and that's where you see the tier 1 teams, right? But you have to do little things like this here and there, and also get through things like mental fortitude.
There we go. Finally, some mental fortitude being shown. It's a complete clean sweep coming in from Quandong Tigers, not losing a single player. You absolutely needed that. This comeback needs to start now. And I mean, I've seen teams in this position even call a timeout just to stop momentum from being built in the first place. But like you said, it's just the tradition of this. And it feels like Holly Molly is just synergizing on a different level than Quandong Tigers. I mean, that was the first round that we really saw the Tigers play together. All their frags came in simultaneously. Now Lingo's going to be pushing up Fountain, and so many times we've seen him go down in a spot like this. Larry finding another kill. Oh,
there
finds two. Jeez. 10-4 right now. Finds 2 in this round. When things were starting to go your way, Larry comes and strips him away.
The thing is, that was just all a ruse. Oh, he sees another body there. That was just a ruse.
3. Yeah.
4 players were over by Playground, and now they're working their way back towards B. Like, the Quandong Tigers, they read it perfectly. They stopped B. B's been getting abused. Like, if you notice, B was getting abused, and it's one of those situations where if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of situation. And so they just kept going. Once they got stopped, they went towards A. And again, you don't have to end A, but you go towards A. But Larry opened up the avenue, and now they know where a player's at. He goes down, and now they're going to end on B again. They realize that there's a weakness there on B, and you can't feel bad for your opponent. You just have to beat them to a pulp. And this is not a game that's very forgiving, Momo. You have to just keep on going, stacking up rounds. You can't feel bad that you potentially can, take a half 11-1. You just have to do it.
Yeah, not a map on Overpass, a very unforgiving map. And I mean, it was a good job by Lingo. He was able to find 2. Kind of had me convinced that maybe there was some heroics that could have been done to save Quandong Tigers from going down 7-1. But man, it's not even maybe a weakness on B. I mean, obviously there's something that Holly Molly just feels completely comfortable executing on the B bomb site. But whenever you have a solo play from Larry, able to find those 2 kills, like, of course you're going to go B. The site's open. You just found 2 kills over towards that bomb site. That completely just ruins the Fountain control that you sent the other players towards Fountain to go to or to go for if you're the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, again, just because Larry got those kills, it brought the players that were playing Fountain away from there, and had they just stuck around and stuck to their guns, they would have been able to pick it up.
There it goes.
It finally pays off. The quad stack pays off. Rel's gonna be reeling from that one. He's gonna be like, "Where did that shot come from?" He's gonna be like, "There's no way they quad
boosted." It's such a tilter in this score line, especially. It's such a tilter. You are getting dominated right now. Lingo finds himself in Playground, but Omo's just ready for him. So once again, a 5v3 advantage. In needs to activate. He's really been doing a decent job on this op. 6-5. Scoped in on the position. Finds Omo. AGN with the second op. Finds Larry, but Sweet Tea able to trade him down. So 3v2 Raisin playing this connector position. Can he catch a timing, or are they going to be ready? They are ready! Now it's just AGB on Dumpster with an op. 3 players that he needs to find. Able to deny the bomb plant, but missed the quickscope. Flashette, though. Wild spray. Oh, he ran back in the molly. He
1G'd. He 1G'd.
Man, that is 2 tilting ways to die. The quad boost, able to find the op of Omo. And then AGB able to find the molly of Emblem. It's Holly Molly, 8-1. Quandong Tigers do not have an answer. They're going to take a timeout. They need to push this to 4 rounds.
Yeah, Rel died to the unfortunate lead poisoning projectile.
Mm-hmm. That is word for word. That's what it said in the kill feed, actually.
And again, that timeout that we called for, I just feel like it's a few rounds too late. But coming from the Quandong Tigers, like, again, that's something that whether you call it after the round that you win or you call it just a slow Holly Molly down, again, it's something that you need to do. And then Holly Molly can call it themselves. Like, a lot of people don't focus on it enough, but you can sit there and make your opponents just eat their emotions just a little bit more. And you can make them sit there for 30 seconds and just make them hurt just a little bit more, and that just gives you that extra edge. If you live rent free inside of your opponent, dude, that's the cheapest economy you could ever ask for, man. That's something you can't pay for, man.
Can't put a price on it. Right now, you can put a price on Guangdong Tigers' economy, as if they are not able to capitalize this round. They have the double op set up once again, but it's a must-win situation. It's not a situation they're really familiar with. And In finds the pick on a flashette, but Omo does such a good job of trading his teammates, something that Holly Molly has done superb these past 2 maps. Right, whenever I say that, Lingo gets away scot-free. The pick onto Sweet Tea. And with that
That's
kill,
the aggression I'm talking about. Lingo, he pushes up long, he gets the information that he needed, and is able to capitalize on it and not get traded away. But that's the information you need, because, like, here's the thing. If they go to hit B and you're all the way by rock on long, there's no way you can get into the action. Or same thing. Oh my
no.
God. I love.
Oh, no.
Now they're in the game. Now they're in it.
They are favored. Yeah, they are favored in this round. This bomb site's completely empty. Just kidding. Rel is maybe the last line of defense, but I still see him crossing pretty easily as the bomb starts to be planted. Nomo finds Lingo. It's just going to be Rel 1v2. Got to pull something off here. Your team needs a little bit of magic. But Omo pulls the magic of himself. 4 kills that round. Pulls his team back in it. 11-5. Just overall great round from him. This was an amazing shot just to secure the B bomb site.
Oh, I've seen that shot time and time again. And Momo, it never gets old, man. I love
so
seeing
impressive.
stuff like that. They're gonna do it again.
Do it. Why not? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Try them again in heaven.
See, but what I need them to do is the same thing, but on the opposite side. So you can boost up. I want to say truck. I think you can get on top of truck and do the same thing and look into short. And you can take him out that no. It's long. You can go long and look at stairs.
Oh yeah.
Look into playground.
And so the B bomb site, I mean, it's gonna be completely empty right now. Omo once again finding Raisin. Retakes a little closer this time. It's gonna be hard to get this bomb down, especially when Lingo can find 2 through the smoke just like that. And getting in on the smoke action as well. Larry puts a stop to that, finds 2. Oh no, please don't do it to him. Okay, Rel backs up. Able to get the kill, so Quandong Tigers able to put their second on the board. Really nice job from Lingo, finding both those kills through the smoke.
There's not a whole lot of money left right now. Emblem had a decent amount of money. He could drop a couple AKs. And their buy is not that bad. I thought it was going to be interesting, but it wasn't that bad. As you see the smoke come in, I love that. I love that monster smoke. It makes me so happy.
Oh no. Okay, luckily you are being brave by going heaven. The boost is not there, and this smoke gives Larry the chance to kind of walk out of the smoke. He's not going to spot anything. This is the last round of the half, and I've said it a few times, but it's a must-win round for the Tigers, because you cannot put yourself in a position to play perfect all throughout your T side. Give a little cushion for air.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much giving up all of bathroom control. Yeah, you do have N that's kind of looking at it, but they're not going towards long. Fortunately, Emblem, he might lose his life depending on if he peeks too far. They don't see each other? How? It's crazy.
Lingo pushing up. It's
Oh,
going to be Lingo
Lingo.
versus Flashette. Flashette has won this, but Shadow Advantage does not matter. Flashette able to find the head of Lingo completely for free. The nade trades him. Once again, Larry and Omo activating on this side of the map. And now both players are towards the B bomb site for the Tigers. A bomb site is clear. Gonna be a retake that has a lot of implications riding on it.
Yeah, this is not going to be fun for the CTs here. They know one's here. Second's going to get flashed in. But that one's going to take both of them down. Double kill for him. Momo 10-2 half. That is not something that you want to take into your next map. Or into your second half.
Yeah, that's... Again, I feel like it's such a hard comeback to make now. I mean, we saw Holly Molly make a comeback on Dust 2. They weren't able to complete the comeback, but it wasn't to this extent. It was 8-4, 10-2. Like, if you lose this pistol round, we can just send Holly Molly into the second round of playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be a
especially
fast
how we
BXP.
started, man. It was so dominant from Quandong Tigers, but Holly Molly have just found another
no
gear.
way, Sweet Tea.
So is Sweet Tea.
Able to find 3, so it's going to put it as a 2v2. Good entries from Guangdong Tigers. Just let Sweet Tea linger a little too long. AGB wants to go through this smoke, but he will meet 2 members. It's actually both of them.
They're all there. They're all staring at each other.
And Omo and Flashette able to close it down, and oh, look at that. Doolies to the dome of a dead body. Such a good round from Sweet Tea, keeping this B bomb site. And again, I don't know if I agree with that decision to go up close and personal with a smoke on a free bomb site. Obviously, there's a lot to,
Put the bomb
a lot to
down,
unpack. Yeah, like you're being conscious of a monster flank by doing that, maybe trying to find one player with his pants down, but very unique situation and no bomb plant at all. It's going to be a forest still, just Tech 9s. Your playoff hopes are riding on this moment right here. You do not have a lot of weaponry.
Now this force buy, I mean, yeah, you can get some Tech 9s and surprise some people, but again, this is pretty much going to spell potentially the end of the map, the series, and their run here. Unless these Tech 9s can find some damage, but they are doing that.
Tech 9s have found a way to make it on the site and upgrade to some MP9s. Are they ready for Omo on the flank? Relt sure as hell was not. Time to work with here. Is there a kit? It looks like Omo does have a kit. Don't lose your playoffs like this. Bomb is starting to get defused, and he is sticking it. And it is gonna be round number 12 for Holly Molly. Oh no.
The defuse comes in. You're not in any position to stop it either.
No.
You got one player in pit. I think one was up in heaven.
Oh,
You got
in
someone
heaven.
protecting him. And everybody went down at the same time. So it's like you got one AK coming in, 3 Galils and a MAC-10. The only thing that's saving you right now is the fact that you got a bomb plant.
That's, do you want to call that saving? I think that is, there's treading water and then there's drowning, and Guangdong Tigers are drowning. They just haven't drowned yet. They are in the process though. Flashette though, close to bathrooms, able to find the kill on AGB. Oh no.
Oh, they line up for Flashette. What? Oh my god.
That should be
insult
the nail in the
injury,
coffin.
Momo. Give him the
Flashette
ace.
finds another one. Ended on an ace. It's all up to Raisin. 1v4, close with a MAC-10. Thinks Larry gets the flying MAC-10 kill, but no. It does not matter as Emblem able to trade him from the pits. Holly Molly. One hell of a final 2 maps for Nuke and on Overpass. Hell of a performance by
Yeah, what a comeback. I mean, again, just having the stamina to be able to not only survive through Dust 2 and that momentum, that confidence that they got just carried over into Nuke, and they just kind of ran over Quandong Tigers there. And then Overpass wasn't even competitive, Momo. It just it was everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. Whether it was the utility, whether it was the lineups, whether it was just the fundamentals. It was just Holly Molly all day long. Everything, Sweet Tea, Flash Shed, everybody chiming in. Momo doing Momo things. And will you shut up? My cat is just going crazy right now.
The cat is putting in the work as well.
He is putting in the work as well. He wants to chime in as well. So, I mean, that was a fun series, Momo. I got to say that.
No, it was a really fun series. And if you don't mind, producers, can we take one final look, since we're the last game of the night of the playoff bracket, see what we have going into the next round. So it looks like it's going to be Regain versus Phantom Sense. Wanted Goons took down Foxtrot. Wanted Goons versus Phoenix. Holly Molly advanced to beat DKE, a team in the regular season that the Quandong Tigers were able to 2-0. And Chicken Coop versus the Zomblers.
I got to say, if Holly Molly move past DKE, neither team that they're going to go up against in the next round is going to be easy. Both of those are very good teams. And Regain and Phoenix are two teams that we're going to see invited to the Flomland this coming weekend in Vegas. So they're getting a lot of their practice in now, and those are probably a couple teams that are going to come in very comfortable, very hot. I would not be surprised if both of those are the next two teams that move on to the semifinals. But again, the bottom half of this bracket is definitely going to be a fun little ride here between Holly Molly, DKE, Chicken Coop, and the Zomblers. And it doesn't matter who's left in this tournament, man. Crossfire always seems to just provide the entertainment that we're looking for and give North America some kind of element of competition that, I mean, I'm excited for. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I'm excited about. And I'm excited to be here for the ride, man.
Yeah. Absolutely, and it was a pleasure casting this game. It was a banger 3-map. Pleasure casting with you as always, Iceman. And I mean, that is all from us over on Crossfire Season 3 playoffs.
So I'm excited. Momo, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you as well. It's been an honor, and I'm so happy to be here as well. So I can't wait to see what happens in the next few days to finish up the season. So for everybody else out there, Cam, Firehawk, thank you guys for being here as well, and producing and observing for us. So for everybody else out there, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy midnight, and we'll see you guys next time here at Crossfire.
Enjoy midnight.
Even everything that was on the phone is all deleted, 'cause I don't wanna see it, 'cause I know that I never cross your mind, do you?
Some days there's no one left. You lost me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. All the feelings that we shared are in the past.